Anyway, let's hear from Emma Vigeland because she always takes it on the chin when.
Wait, what did you say?
Anyway, let's hear from Emma Vigeland because she always takes it on the chin when.
No comment.
TYT comes after her specifically, right? She doesn't really often respond to it. Sometimes the majority report will fire back. Sometimes they'll just be like, you know what, TYT's not worth it. They're hysterical. I'll wait until one of us appears on a show like The Vanguard, and then I'll use the opportunity to fire back. But when Ana came for Francesca, Emma Vigeland said, fuck you. I am coming for you. You can say whatever stupid shit you want about me, but you're not coming for the other strong women in progressive media.
Woo, we've got a cat fight. This happened this past weekend. And man, I was against it. This is Emma. I love it. That's the new thing. It's Emma. No, this is Emma Vigeland and Ana Kasparian. And their cat fighting's getting uglier. It's not getting better. And I said, this is sad, call somebody up. And that girl, Casey, was like, nah, let them cook. Let them go. It's kind of like back in the day, there might have been a school fight. Feels silly now, but people want to see the school fight. Don't break them up. Let's see the fight. But Ana Kasparian of the Young Turks and Emma Vigeland of my Majority Report, they are going at it. Let's break it down. Francesca Fiorentini kind of probably feels a little awkward because she just got in the way. She caught a stray, but here we go. Let's hear what happened through the Vanguard. I got to learn these bras' names. I keep doing reacts to them. I don't know their names, but together they form the Vanguard.
It was commendable.
Yeah, let's take a look at this, guys, on Twitter. Let's, in case anyone forgot, revisit this moment from a pretty recent TYT live stream. I think this might have been the same one.
Yeah, it was the same one.
The likes. I know that Francesca Fiorentini is currently attacking you about this as if Donald Trump is unique. He's novel compared to past presidents, certainly a special kind of evil that we've never seen before. In her mind, these are the gulags that she was warning about. But in fact, this has been a long-standing practice. You can be against that practice, but Donald Trump isn't doing anything new here.
Yeah, so I'm going to address it. I think that the clip that Francesca's using is misleading and totally out of context, but that's okay.
Okay, just to set the scene, they're going to explain it. I'm going to set the scene really quickly here. Here's the feud. Ana Kasparian of the Young Turks, it went at Francesca Fiorentini, and Emma Vigeland. Emma Vigeland and Ana Kasparian used to be friends. Emma Vigeland of the Majority Report with Sam Cedar. This came from this discussion from Gitmo, but there's backstory with Ana and Emma. And this is really about Ana and Emma. Francesca, and you'll see, I'm going to do quite a few videos about this, but you'll see when Francesca got involved with this, she was not really involved with it, and she knew, and she kind of just dropped a link to her YouTube video and was like, let me get out of here. Let's get back to the clip. The Vanguard's going to break it down, and I'll let you know some more backstory.
But I know that...
No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. That is not okay.
Yeah,
but continue. Go ahead.
I hear you. I don't mean to
But she's getting the likes that she wants, right? Otherwise, I mean, who would pay attention to anything she's doing? If she's not attacking TYT. But anyway, continue, Jake.
Yeah, it's...
Okay, we have to bring that back. You could see in Jake's face, Jake was like, I don't know if I want this heat right now. Jake Uger was just on with Francesca Fiorentini, and they had a heated conversation, and Jake's like, I just want to cool things down right now. And Ana Kasparian is like, no, I don't. And I agree with Ana Kasparian here, at least pretty much for the whole thing, but at least for this. I agree with her. Francesca, I'm going to show that in a different video. Francesca Fiorentini took them out of context. Well, took Cenk out of context. Let's play this back one more time.
But I know that...
No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. That is not okay.
Yeah.
These are the gulags that she was warning about. But in fact, this has been a long-standing practice. You can be against that practice, but Donald Trump isn't doing anything new here.
Yeah, so I'm going to address it. I think that the clip that Francesca's using is misleading and totally out of context, but that's okay. But I know that.
No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. That dishonesty is not okay.
Yeah,
but continue. Go ahead.
I hear you. I hear you. I don't mean to
but
excuse
she's
that.
getting the likes that she wants, right? Otherwise, I mean, who would pay attention to anything she's doing if she's not attacking TYT? But anyway, continue, Jay.
Which is also hilarious because Francesca, I don't think, has even made a single video about this subject matter on her actual channel. She's talked about it on the Damage Report, I think, with John Iadarola. We've made content. Other channels have picked up on little moments here or there where she'll mention TYT and kind of expound briefly on her criticisms. But Francesca has not been devoting video after video after video to the Young Turks. Like I said,
whoa, Vanguard, you're off here. No, that's not the problem. The problem is Francesca Fiorentini took a clip of Cenk Uygur out of context. Cenk Uygur didn't mean to brush it aside like it was nothing. I think it was just something like you just say like a off phrase, like, you know, they took me out of context, but whatever. Or, okay, that's all right, when it's not really all right. He didn't literally mean, oh, it's all right. He wasn't happy. But then he knew Anna was going to go with it. He tried to calm her down, but couldn't. But the Vanguard's wrong here. The Turks are not talking about her talking about them. So he's talking about she used a clip of them that was out of context.
I don't think she's done any. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she's made a single video just being like, my issue with the Young Turks, like Ben Dixon has, for example.
Bro, that's not the problem is she took a clip of Cenk out of context on purpose. Now, I doubt she does her own editing. So, but still, it's on her name.
Yeah, I think the only two instances I could think of are one, when she had Cenk on to confront him to his face, which is exactly what you would ask anybody to do. Just be like, oh, if you are going to have criticisms of me, at least to be willing to sit down and engage with me. She says, of course, I'd love to. I've been begging you to please let me engage with you more publicly so that we can get to the bottom of this, because I want to convince you. I need you to understand you're coming from the wrong perspective here, right? And then the other time was when she had a guest on who had previously left the network, that they both worked out together and they discussed some of the,
Wandale Robinson.
But she didn't even turn that into a clip.
Nope.
We did it. Yeah,
exactly. So that's the only thing. And the other thing that I think is so hilarious, we talked about it yesterday when we did a deep dive. Go ahead and check out our full clip. It's on the main channel if you want to get more context into this particular spat. But I mean, it was totally in context. Cenk saying she was crazy to be worried about people being sent to concentration camps. We made that perfectly clear. And the other thing that I think is hysterical is that Anna is out here projecting that nobody wants to work with Francesca unless she's bashing TYT. Meanwhile, she just got picked up by one of the fastest growing progressive news networks, one of the most exciting news networks, Zateo, run by Mehdi Hassan after he exited MSNBC, a network which is thriving as TYT is declining. So the projection and the vitriol, I think Francesca responds to this tweet and calls it Regina George coded. That's exactly what it reminds me of.
Oh yeah, it's totally true. And
no, so what really happened? Yeah, you're right. I missed that part where Anna was like, "Oh, that was just the ad hominem part of it." The heart of it was the clip. This is when Cenk Uygur was on with Francesca Fiorentini. Cenk made a statement about no camps. I'm not going to get into whether I agree or not with him. This is not about that. This is really more about dissecting the drama of the left. So there was a clip of Cenk saying Trump, quote, wouldn't put people in camps. So that circulated after the interview. It wasn't even an interview. It was kind of a debate or kind of a conversation. It was good, actually very entertaining. Critics of the Young Turks and Cenk Uygur thought the clip was him downplaying whatever they call fascism of Donald Trump. They don't even know what this term means. They don't have a meaning for it. But whatever, they call it fascistic. But then what happened was Trump did actually use Guantanamo Bay. So he used Gitmo, and the people who didn't like Cenk were like, Cenk, you just said Trump wouldn't put people in camps. But what was wrong about it was, if you look at the full quote, and I've fallen for these quotes before, you got to wait, you got to watch at least the whole clip, but really the whole podcast to get the vibe. Cenk, and I saw that whole podcast. Cenk was saying that Trump wasn't going to put American citizens into camps. He said they wouldn't put Americans into camps, but they cut the part just where he said they wouldn't put people into camps. So let's get back to the clip.
Yeah, it's complete projection because Anna, no one wants to listen to you talk. No one wants to listen to your commentary unless you're shitting on the left. You know, you say, oh, people only pay attention to Francesca unless she's shitting on TYT. Not true. But your new role in media, specifically right-wing media, is to get brought on exclusively to shit on the left.
True.
And to talk about how after you told your story about the homeless man, all the left-wingers attacked you, and there was no solidarity, even from the people who claim to care the most about women's rights. And even the people that claim to believe all women, they didn't even care. They didn't even care, Zach. How many times have we heard that bullshit, stupid fucking story repeated? That smear.
It is true, though, right? If you're on the left listening to the channel, that is what happened to Anna, right? Or am I wrong?
Of the left, that smear of the TYT audience repeated over and over and over and over and over again. So much so that has become her sole role in the media space, at least when she gets invited on another network.
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, Cenk too, right? He's the guy now. He used to be the attack dog from the left that you would have to give the progressive perspective on an issue like Israel-Palestine. Now he's become the guy that attacks the left from a guy who runs the progressive network. He's literally doing the Dave Rubin, the Jimmy Dore. That's what they've all become. They're circling the drain.
Yep.
But we can get into Emma's response here if you're ready.
Yup.
She says, gotta love the performative piousness of poly-market populace. That really rolls off the tongue.
That was a bar. No, literally this time, this was literally a bar. At least poetry. It didn't have to rhyme. Emma Vigeland, who is a 9, by the way, I'm standing on that. Emma Vigeland used alliteration. Oh, when I saw that, I was like, this is getting good. Emma Vigeland responded to, not to Anna, it was the person who got the tweet to go viral, and said, gotta love the performative piousness of poly-market populace. Ooh, Emma's gonna be in a video too. Okay, Emma, I see you. Let me see you do a record. That's some dope bars right there.
Piousness of poly-market populace. That really
The performative piousness of poly-market populace bars
rolls off the tongue. I love an alliteration. Emma, we can tell you went to a fancy liberal arts college. Gotta love the performative piousness of poly-market populace coming from ally and movement partner Francesca, because she posted Cenk's own words coming from his mouth. Go back to your roots, ranking celebrity camel toes. Get your clicks that way as the rest of us oppose fascism. Boy,
Whoa.
I was cackling when I read this. In fact,
that was wild, man. That's what's getting crazy. These are former friends, man, and it's just escalating. Emma Vigeland, one time we saw this on our show. We covered it. Emma Vigeland said at one point, she was like, there's nobody who's been a better friend to me than Ana Kasparian. Those days are over. They ain't coming back.
The next clip is ready below. Welcome to After Show Carnage.